Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the One Artificial Intelligence podcast, where we explore the cutting-edge innovations that are shaping our world. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of natural language processing, or NLP. NLP has quickly become one of the most important fields in AI, enabling machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language in a way that was once only imagined in science fiction. But how does it work? And what recent advances are making it even more powerful? Before we dive into the details, let's start by defining what natural language processing is. Simply put, NLP is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on the interaction between computers and humans using natural language. The goal of NLP is to enable computers to process or understand human language. Whether it's in the form of text or speech, the journey of NLP has been long and complex, but its applications are now everywhere. From your chatbots on websites to Google Translate, and even in social media sentiment analysis. However, what you might not know is that NLP, while powerful, hasn't always been as effective as it is now. In the early days, NLP relied heavily on rule-based systems. This meant that computers could only understand language based on a set of predefined rules. For instance, in the 1950s and 60s, linguists created elaborate rules to help computers translate one language into another. But this approach had limitations. Language is dynamic, and human communication is often filled with ambiguities and nuances that are difficult to capture with rigid rules. The breakthrough came when machine learning algorithms started being applied to NLP. Unlike rule-based systems, machine learning models could learn from data and adapt over time. But still, the big jump forward happened with the advent of deep learning, a form of machine learning inspired by the brain's neural networks. Fast forward to today, and NLP has evolved leaps and bounds thanks to deep learning techniques. If you've ever interacted with your Siri, Alexa, or used Google Translate, then you've already experienced the power of NLP. But the recent advancements have been absolutely game-changing. One of the most impressive models in recent years is GPT-3, created by OpenAI. GPT-3 is a language generation model that can generate human-like text with unmatched fluency and contextual understanding. It's capable of completing text, answering questions, and even writing essays and stories that are often indistinguishable from human-written content. GPT-3 uses a transformer architecture that learns from a massive amount of text data, making it capable of processing language at a deep level. Another milestone in NLP is BERT, bidirectional encoder representations from transformers. BERT is used primarily for language understanding, particularly in search engines just like Google. The key difference between BERT and previous models is that BERT processes text from both directions, left to right and right to left, giving it a much better understanding of context and meaning in sentences. These advancements have made NLP smarter, more accurate, and more intuitive, allowing it to tackle tasks that were previously impossible. So, let's move on to one of the most popular applications of NLP today, chatbots. We've all interacted with customer service bots at one point or another. Whether it's asking for help on a website or getting information through a voice assistant, chatbots have become a critical part of modern business operations. Thanks to recent advancements in NLP, chatbots are now able to understand and respond in more human-like ways. One of the best examples of this is GPT-3-powered chatbots. These bots can answer questions, carry on conversations, and understand context far more effectively than ever before. What's really incredible about these AI-driven chatbots is their natural-sounding dialogue. They can maintain an ongoing conversation, handle multiple topics, and even answer complex customer queries, things that traditional chatbots couldn't manage. Another area where NLP has made a huge impact is machine translation. Think about it. In the past, translating from one language to another was a challenging task, often requiring human translators. But with NLP and deep learning, systems like Google Translate are now able to deliver real-time translations with incredible accuracy. Unlike earlier translation systems, which relied on rule-based methods, twin modern NLP-based translation systems analyze vast amounts of multilingual text to learn context or a meaning. This allows for better sentence structure, more accurate translations, and the ability to understand idiomatic phrases. Whether you're traveling abroad or trying to understand content in a foreign language, machine translation powered by NLP has made global communication easier than ever. In part 1, we covered the basics of natural language processing, NLP, its applications in chatbots, machine translation, and diagnostic tools. Now let's dive into another exciting application, text analytics. The power of NLP is being harnessed to unlock deep insights from vast amounts of text data, giving organizations and individuals the ability to make data-driven decisions. Imagine having the ability to process and understand large volumes of customer feedback, social media posts, and product reviews. Text analytics, powered by NLP, can help businesses extract sentiment, key themes, and the patterns from these text sources. For example, companies can use NLP to analyze customer sentiment and gauge whether consumers are satisfied or frustrated with their services. This is a game changer for businesses, as it allows them to take immediate action based on real-time feedback. The use of NLP in social media monitoring is equally fascinating. Platforms like Twitter and Reddit are full of real-time discussions and opinions, and NLP tools can sift through this massive volume of text to identify the public sentiment on a particular topic, person, or product. In addition to sentiment analysis, text analytics also involves content moderation. With the help of NLP, online platforms can automatically filter harmful or inappropriate content, helping create a safer online environment for users. Now let's move into an area where NLP is making a huge difference: healthcare. Medical professionals are often inundated with massive amounts of patient data, everything from clinical notes, medical records, research papers, and lab results. Analyzing all of this data manually would take an immense amount of time and effort, but with NLP, we can extract meaning out from all of this unstructured text data, enabling healthcare providers to make better decisions faster. For instance, NLP models can automatically extract relevant information from patient notes. Machine learning algorithms can read through thousands of pages of text from medical records and highlight key symptoms, diagnoses, and treatment plans. This helps healthcare professionals quickly assess a patient's condition and history without getting bogged down in piles of paperwork. One of the most powerful ways that NLP is being used in healthcare is in clinical decision support. For example, an AI system can analyze a patient's medical history and suggest potential diagnoses or treatment options based on past cases, medical research, and up-to-date clinical guidelines. In addition, NLP is playing a pivotal role in research. It allows researchers to analyze vast amounts of medical literature and extract insights that would have otherwise been missed. By identifying trends, treatments, and breakthroughs across thousands of papers, NLP helps accelerate the pace of medical advancements. While the potential benefits of NLP are extraordinary, we must also address some important ethical concerns. One of the most pressing issues is bias in NLP models. Remember, AI models learn from the data they are trained on. If the data contains biases, such as underrepresentation of certain groups or misrepresentations, those biases can be perpetuated in the model's predictions and recommendations. For example, an NLP model trained on biased data could unfairly favor one or discriminate against certain demographics, such as based on gender, race, or age. This can have serious implications, especially in fields like healthcare, where biased recommendations could lead to inequitable treatment for patients. Another concern is privacy. NLP models often require access to massive data sets of personal information, which can raise questions about our data protection and privacy rights. For example, when using NLP to process medical records, it's crucial that patients' sensitive data is handled responsibly, adhering to privacy laws like HIPAA in the US and GDPR in the EU. And then there's the question of fairness. As NLP becomes more integrated into our daily lives, we need to ensure that these technologies are accessible, unbiased, and fair to everyone, regardless of socioeconomic background or other factors. Thank you for watching. Please support us by liking and subscribing.